is just a beautiful, heartfelt story about humanity suffering through tragedy and coming out more hopeful and finding their strength.
There was this voice I listened to on the radio, and I will never know who she is.
This is your first time in Brazil?
Yes, for both of us.
Are you enjoying here? Had time to taste the Brazilian food?
Yes, I had a day off yesterday, which I was so happy about. I got in really early. I'm so sorry, Aria, but yeah, I got in early, around 4 o'clock in the morning, and I had a lovely day. Went to the museum, went to the cathedral. I did have Brazilian food, the black beans with the pork and the rice, which I really enjoyed. I mean, it's crazy. I'm only here for 4 days.
Yeah.
I would love to be here for much longer, but I'm really enjoying it.
I had my flight got canceled. It was very sad. So I missed I had also was supposed to get here very early yesterday, missed it. But I did order some room service at like midnight or 2 in the morning probably. And I had some of the most delicious fruit I've ever had. So I think that is my plan, is to discover more incredible fruit and drink the coffee and the chocolate. And I'm just very excited to dive into the food culture.
Your characters are on opposite sides during the World War II. So what can you say about these characters and the complex relationship between them?
My character, Marie Laure, I think she starts out very innocent, and throughout the course of the show, you see her break down into a million pieces and lose faith, gain faith, lose everything that's important to her, and then find it again. And I think it can resonate with so many people, but particularly that time period is one that speaks to so many different audiences, so many people can connect to it. And it was a huge responsibility to take on a character like that and follow her through the course of her life. And I think her relationship with Werner is so special because yes, they are on different sides. Werner is forced into that position, but at the end of the day, they have a human connection between the two of them that is the same. I feel like their souls are the same, or like the light inside them, pun intended, is the same.
Yeah. I think they sort of share the same values, I suppose, and as well as Marie Laure, I think Werner also has throughout the show a loss of innocence, and I mean, yeah, he's being forced to obey to the regime, and he suffers under the circumstances. But the great thing about him, what I really love about the character, is that he always tries to get back up and tries to do good, and then he fails again, and he gets back up again. He tries again and again and again, and I love that about him.
Aria, this is your first acting role, so how was for you?
What?
So how was for you this experience, and what this character means to you?
It was an incredible experience. I think I started out quite intimidated. I never acted before, never auditioned for anything. I had a whole career that I was pursuing and doing, and this came along, and it was beyond my wildest dreams, because it is the thing that makes me happy and drives me forward, and it's what I want to do with my life. But it's particularly this character, it's so special to bring her to screen because it is the first time, I believe, that we're seeing an authentic portrayal of a blind character by an actor who's also blind in a role like this in a Hollywood feature. That's it's spectacular. And I think this community is so vastly underrepresented that I would say almost voiceless in media. Every step I took with this character was to make sure that this community is represented well. And it's such a beautiful story to do that, because at the end of the day, it's not a story about blindness. It's not, the focus of it isn't on someone who's never acted before. It is just a beautiful, heartfelt story about humanity suffering through tragedy and coming out more hopeful and finding their strength. So I think it resonates with so many people, wherever they are in their lives, whatever their abilities and strengths are. I hope it will speak to them.
That's beautiful. Louis, I have to say to you that I'm a huge fan of Dark.
So,
what can you say about this character that is different from your previously characters and experience?
I think there actually is a little resemblance between the one in Dark and the one that I'm playing here now, Werner, because it's also someone that is suffering a lot and trying to stay alive.
You play tragic boys.
I do play tragic boys, always. Not always, but often, sometimes. Well, So there is a resemblance. It is similar.
Wherever in the world you are, I pray that the signal from this radio is reaching you. If you can hear me, remember. Darkness lasts not even for 1 second.